What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with some more Tom MacDonald. This time we about to take a look at his song, No Lives Matter, okay? You know what? Sometimes when I look at a title like this, it kind of makes me sweat as a reactor because you never know what you're about to get into, right? You just sit there and you start thinking to yourself, like, man, I hope I don't say nothing stupid. But you know I am, man. We just gonna dive right on in, and I know what kind of rapper Tom MacDonald is, and most of the time everything he's saying I usually agree with, right? Because he's just that type of thinker. So let's go ahead and find out what he's talking about, and shut up and turn it up.
Hip-hop diet is full of guys who cannot even rap. Facts. Media dividing us by colors, white or black. Facts. If you believe in Jesus, these days Christians get attacked. Facts. If you don't hate police, then everybody thinks you're whack. And everything's so connected. Black Lives Matter got so aggressive. White folks who agree can't support the message. Both sides go to war because they don't respect it.
Let me tell you something, man. Right off the bat, he over here saying some stuff that he needs to say it louder for the people in the back. Facts. Yo, right off the bat, just with facts.
White or black. Facts. If you believe in Jesus, these days Christians get attacked. Facts. If you don't hate police, then everybody thinks you're whack. And everything's so connected. Black Lives Matter got so aggressive. White folks who agree can't support the message. Both sides go to war because they don't respect it.
White folks who agree can't support the message.
Matter got so aggressive. White folks who agree can't support the message. Both sides go to war because they don't respect it. Our social climate from the global tension turned to total violence and a whole depression. We could unify and then I'll go against them, but we let them divide us with votes and elections. Hey, the music we bump, all about shooting guns and doing drugs. Hey, whoa, the things that we want are promoted subliminally through the songs, like you need a fast car, you need designer clothes, you need a rap star to tell you to start popping pills, hit the blunt and go live at the club till you're broke. It's all
Yo, I'm telling y'all, man, this stuff, man, it ain't nothing but distractions, man. Distraction. It's almost like as soon as we start to take like some type of step forward, right? As soon as you get that little glimmer of hope, somebody comes in, whether it be the government or somebody just comes in and they hit you with something that's just so unavoidable. It's so unavoidable to the point to where you will be looked at silly for not paying attention to it. That's the type of stuff that they would do to cause divide. And then what he's talking about, what they saying in the rap lyrics, man, that stuff influences young minds, and it's just a repeating cycle.
Promoted subliminally through the songs, like you need a fast car, you need designer clothes, you need a rap star.
See, this is the reason why I can't listen to some of the music or most of the mainstream music, is because I just simply can't relate to it. I can't even tell if there ever was a time that I wanted these type of things. I would listen to it and I'm just like, I wouldn't want those material things. Look at all that money I'm gonna have to pay. The taxes and the insurance, like that doesn't sound fun.
To tell you to start popping pills, hit the blunt and go live at the club till you're broke. It's all controlled by the elites. Put fake news all over our screens, convincing the right to go fight with the left and distract from the fact it's each other we need.
I just said that. Let's go, Tom MacDonald.
Screens convincing the right to go fight with the left and distract from the fact it's each other we need. Divided by race and religion, segregated into teams. You a white supremacist. If you're not, I guess you Antifa. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood don't splatter. Turn us on each other till no lives matter. Freedom's dead. If you have an opinion, take it back. Facts. People hate the president. If you don't, then you trash. Facts. Indoctrinate the nation using news and mainstream rap. Facts. The government abuses us. It's all part of the plan.
See, here's the thing, man. I'm gonna raise my son this way. You got to be optimistic in this world, right? You got to be able to take an opinion, take whatever's going on out there, and you need to absorb it into yourself, and you need to learn how to make a decision based off what you believe and not based on the backlash that you are going to receive. So many people's afraid of that backlash. They don't understand that there's like millions of people who feel the same way that you do. They just waiting for somebody of a greater magnitude to speak about it, like Tom MacDonald is doing, right? That spokesperson that won't be silenced. right? He's got all of this, you know, this fame that he built from the ground up. And you got to start thinking to yourself, like, why, how does he get all his fame? He's starting, you know, he does most of this like controversial stuff. It's famous and it's good. It's because most people think the same way. So why are we still afraid of this backlash? Because his career ended, the cancel, some of the cancel culture, right? I agree, some of it has some merit. You know, they go out there and get like the real bad guys, but you got people canceling other people over stuff like some of the stuff like the mild stuff that they done in their past and something. When I think mild, right? Not like the really treacherous stuff, like the mild stuff they done in their past. And then you could look forward to it's like today. You could obviously that they're a better person, right? But you ain't gonna let go of that. Right. And then the media brings it up. And if you don't let go of it, therefore you're aligning with them. Like, it's like you can't have your own thought out here. You got to be optimistic.
In mainstream rap, the government abuses us, it's all part of the plan. And it's so confusing. Black Lives Matter is a valuable movement, but all lives matter ain't racist or stupid. It's non-black humans who don't feel included. All colors fall under laws to govern the whole country, and we all suffer. We're all broke and nobody recovers until we accept that we're all brothers. Hey, the music we make, all about big booties and getting paid. Hey, whoa. We watch the news and it fills up our brains with violence and riots and race. Like, this is a race war. You need to hate more. Get what you came for. You need some songs about Xanax and violence so you can escape more. What a vicious cycle we can't break away from. They control the culture, they control the paper. They're indoctrinating a whole generation till the patriots start to hate the nation. The music we love make us dumb and addicted. The news that we watch is brainwashing the children. The viruses, riots, and racist conditions ain't problems, they're symptoms of life in the system. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood gon' splatter. Turn us on each other till no lives matter. The music will make you dumb, the media makes you hate, and they control them both. There ain't no escape. They put the world in a state of chaos. Economy crashing and massive layoffs. Black against white or it's left versus right. Divide and conquer and control is the payoff. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood gon' splatter. Turn us on each other till no lives matter.
Bro, Tom MacDonald done said it all. He done said it all, bro. Bruh. I mean, like I said, man, I think the same way. And I got to thank my father for it. I think the same way. You got to be able to form your own opinion. You got to be able to look beyond this illusion, right? If something's happening, it's sometimes not always good to question why. But in these times, it's good to question why. But like, why? Why is the media saying these things? Why? And you want to know what's very interesting is that it's all one vicious cycle, right? Right? You listen to the media, right? And if you don't like what the media is going on, sometimes you'll go listen to the radio because it'll make you feel good. That type of feel good music is talking about booties and everything, and like he said, like cars and money and stuff, right? And sometimes that would inspire you to kind of like. Sometimes that will inspire you to go and get that type of stuff, right? Now, let's say you raise up, all right, you can go and get that type of stuff, depending on what your kind of sound is, especially in the music label, you might get successful and everything. Now you have this platform, right? Now you have this platform. Some of the things you just simply can't remain quiet on because you got a platform. People got their eyes on you, right? So you got a couple of choices, right? Do you take a dip in your like popularity by saying the stuff that nobody wants to hear, right? Or do you or do you just go along with it, right? You go along with it. Now, if you go along with it, then you're essentially playing in the hands of the media because now you've given the media something to talk about. They'd be like, oh, wow, look at this guy, right? He agrees with this. Is he on this person's side? Should you hate this person? And then they're like, oh, man, I ain't got time to be worried about this rapper over here hating stuff. Let me go listen to some music. Bro, come on, man. Now, I might just be spitting some nonsense right now, but it's making sense in my head. And that's why I'm glad we got artists like Tom MacDonald out here that ain't afraid to just spit the truth. Now, there's a lot of conscious rappers out there that rap about politics and rap about the issues that's going on with the world, right? I think it's more about the delivery. I think it's more about your topics and everything that you decide to discuss about. And it's 100% about your delivery, and it's all about your confidence as well, right? people are able to detect when you're trying to be a conscious person and you're trying to talk about these type of things. They can they're like dogs. They can sniff out the fear. And if you don't play it well, they're going to attack you, right? And then it's up to you to decide how you're going to respond back. But I think the type of rapper that Tom MacDonald is one of the hardest rappers to be, especially just starting out, because you're saying stuff people don't want to hear. You're saying stuff that's going to hurt people's feelings. People ain't got time for that. They don't want to do that. So what they go do, right? They go watch the media, right? And they look for some feel good. They look for something that they need to latch on, right? And you got to remember that when a bunch of people hate a certain thing, sometimes they can find like unity in that. Now you just got a group that's formed on hate, right? Because they tired of seeing the stuff that's in the world. So they come together to hate that thing. Right? It's just hate after hate that's just bred. And some of that stuff is generational. I mean, come on, y'all, man. All right. I'm done talking about this. Tom MacDonald done left it all in the song. Another good song. Awesome stuff, man. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.